Tajik Hunter, NJ.com, here with Myles Hartsfield, the Ole Miss commit, wearing his Ole Miss hat proudly. Obviously, he's moving on to do some big things out there in the SEC conference. How's it going, Myles?
It's going good, man.
Good stuff, good stuff. Now let's just hit it right off the bat. Where did Ole Miss come in? When did they start talking to you, and how did this whole thing come about?
Well, it was around our fourth game at East Coast Prep when I got a message from the defensive back coach, Coach Jones, and he just had great things to say about me, saying that he loved my mid-season highlight, and he was real impressed about how I worked and how aggressive I was on the field and how I played corner. So then he went back to the head coach, Coach Freeze, and a couple weeks went by, and they offered me. Me and my coach were like, wow, my first SEC offer. I was like, never had an SEC team, never really talked to any SEC teams. And it was just it was a big, overwhelming thing that happened to me, and it's God's blessing that it happened.
Nice, nice. What was it about Ole Miss that made you want to jump at this opportunity?
When I went down there for my official visit, it was unreal. I went down there, and it was just a place where a lot of people like to say they're a family place. But when you go down, as soon as you step in on the campus, you just feel the family in the place. And it just felt right. It was, after coming off last year, it just felt right. And they treated me nice, everybody, from the fans to the coaches to players. Just to be around them and feel like I was already a part of the team, it was amazing.
Nice. Nice, nice. Which other schools kind of got into it with you throughout your time at East Coast Prep, extended your offers, or recruited you pretty hard?
I had UCLA, Boston College. I had East Carolina, Temple, Rutgers, UMass.
Wow, and those
West Virginia was talking. I talked to Ohio State. Talked to a lot of big schools, but it was such a short time, there wasn't a lot of time to talk to coaches, because when we were at East Coast Prep, we had no phones, no computers or anything, so it was hard to talk to coaches and everything. But once I got home, that's when I really started picking up my recruitment and all that. But when I was down there, it was hard to talk to any coaches, because we only got our computers only for academics, and I wasn't there for academics because I already had my grades in high school, but it was just hard to talk to coaches at East Coast Prep.
Nice, nice. Which of those schools actually offered, Myles?
I had Temple, Rutgers, East Carolina, Boston College, UCLA, Ole Miss, UMass, and that's it, yeah.
Okay. And which of those schools, did you get out to any of these schools and visit?
No, I didn't. I was supposed to go to Boston College, but we canceled that visit. But it was such a short time after I left East Coast Prep that I wasn't able to do any other officials.
Okay, good stuff. And when do you enroll at Ole Miss?
January 20th. I'm going to go in early, get into my academics strong, and then try to make my way on the field somehow, some way.
And being that you went to prep school, I'm assuming you have 5 years left to play for?
Yes, sir.
Good stuff, Myles. Obviously, we've come full circle here. From me coming out doing your first interview a few years back to you blowing up, becoming, one of the top recruits in the region, to becoming a Penn State commit, to having, issues in the negative press at Sayreville, to moving on to East Coast Prep, and now to your commitment to Ole Miss. It's been a heck of a ride for you. Just talk me through that ride a little bit and kind of address how it feels to be on top at the end of this whole thing.
Last year it was pretty hard for me and my family, but it's just a God's blessing that I was able to stay healthy through this East Coast Prep year, because a lot of kids go to prep school and maybe they do get hurt, but God had a vision for me, and I just stuck by Him, going to church every day after what happened at Sayreville. It's just God's blessing, because God only puts His strongest people through the strongest tasks, and that's what He did for me, and it really changed my life. It kept me humble. And I'm more humble than I was before, and I thank everybody. I have no regrets, because I wouldn't be an Ole Miss commit right now if it wasn't for God's blessings and all that. But it was definitely a life-changing situation, and me and my family learned from it, and we're moving on, and we just can't wait to go down to Mississippi and make some noise. I have a lot of supporters, from people at the gym as you can see, you know, Debo training system, you know, it's just been a heck of a ride, and I'm glad it's over, but I just can't wait for the next journey and just be able to put Myles Hartsfield back on. Like I'm on top in my family's mind and in my mind, but I'm trying to be on the top for like everybody's mind in the state, back on top and just be the best Myles Hartsfield I could be.
Nice. Last thing, any particular people you kind of want to thank that have helped you throughout the process?
Well, first I want to thank God, thank my mom, my dad, my sister. Those are people who were there from the jump. My friends, Malik, Dion, Isaiah, Sean, all of them, from everybody who was just there, because I lost a lot of friends that didn't want to be around me. But then but I had a couple friends that were there from when stuff hit the fan until now. And it's just, I can say those people are really my true friends. And then I'd like to thank Debo training system, because when everything happened, I wasn't playing football, I wasn't doing anything, but Dan Huff kept me on track. He put me in the right direction, got me stronger, bigger, faster. And I just thank him, because without him, I'll be still the scrawny kid that played junior year, sophomore year. But it's just, there's so many more people, my grandparents, my aunts, uncles, just the people who were there from when stuff hit the fan until now. It's just God's blessing that everybody was there.
Well, Myles, you certainly have come full circle, and I want to congratulate you on your Ole Miss commitment. This is Todrick Hunt, NJ.com, signing off.